take you for a spin and show you round the wheelie world. Hop on, it's fun to come along and take a look at Wheelie World. You'll be surprised how good it feels to zoom around all the young wheels so merrily. Oh, whoopee! You don't need a ticket, but we'll take you on for free. And if you see the witch vanilla, don't be worried, for there's no cause for alarm. Cause we've got Chorlton, who's the dragon, he will keep you free from harm. It's fun at any time of year, so put your wheel in second gear and then hold tight. All right, we'll show you all the sights of Wheelie World.
Claptrap and Riley were singing. The sun was shining, so that it was nicely warm. And if there had been any birds in the Sadlands, they'd have been singing too. And the flowers would have been flowering, if there had been any flowers. But as it was, what little bit of happiness there was in the kettle didn't last long.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
It was Fenella, the kettle witch. She'd been sitting in the cupboard under the stairs with her feet in a bucket of cold porridge, trying to cheer herself up.
This horrible sunshine's bad enough without you having to sing about it, you main clock idiots!
Well, said Riley, they seem to be enjoying it right enough.
There, said Fenella, there.
Sure, the folk down there in Wheelie World.
Yuck! Ah, lucky me!
There below, the Wheelies were strolling along the high street, sunning themselves, or clustering round Chorlton, the happiness dragon. Nick Gradley, he was saying. Right holiday weather, isn't it? Just like being at Southport. Really, said the Queen, how lovely. And where, pray, is Southport? Where's Southport? Said Chorlton. Your Majesty, it's by the seaside. But Chorlton, darling boy, said Queen Doris, there's no sea here. Quite right, said Chorlton with a giggle. That's why it's like being at Southport. There's no sea there either. He laughed. And in spite of the fact that they didn't know what he was talking about, so did everyone else. On the road up, he suddenly announced, I'm off to see if I can't get some dotted loosestrife.
Lammy,
said Zuma.
what kind of a fish is that?
Fish, said Chorlton. It's not a fish, it's a flower.
Well, what's that got to do with the seaside?
Nothing. I'll keep up, said Zuma in disgust.
I give up.
We'll see you in a bit since then. Ta-da! And he shambled off into the countryside, leaving Zuma scratching his head.
Now that's very handy, said Fenella from her kettle lookout. With that wretched happiness dragon out of the way, I stand a chance of wiping the smile off their faces. Hey, you, she said, turning to the talking spell book. You'd better come up with something nasty. What about a spell to make it rain?
Nothing like that I have for Fenella. A spell book I am, not a witch doctor.
A bag of confetti you'll be if you don't come up with something, you dozy dictionary.
Claptrap flapped harder than ever. And then, at last...
One spell I have needing a froze that comes in 3 separate parts. The first brings the wind, the second the dark. And the third will freeze the heart.
Oh, go on, you old misery, said Riley. You're getting as bad as she is.
You shut up!
Screeched Fenella.
Oh, that's lovely, that is. That's really smashing. Let's have a look. Right, got it. Oh, I love 'em this time. Just watch this. Lobster's ears and python's toe. Through the joyful scene below, freezing winter wind shall blow.
Otto, bring me my sunglasses and my fur coat. Sunglasses and fur coat, said the king, emerging from the royal dome. What a sensible idea. Elsewhere in the village, little groups of wheelies huddled together for warmth as the icy wind cut through them, freezing the grease on their axles.
Ow. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm freezing. Oh. 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 Cool. Oh. How? Oh, dreadful. It's that wretched weather, man, grumbled the minister. I'll have him prosecuted. I will. I'm a very important person. My act, shivered Zuma. My act, shouted the minister as the wind whipped his bowler off up the street. Mein Wheelies! Screeched Fenella, suddenly popping up before them. The Wheelies huddled together even closer. At last I have you in my power. He yelled. Cabbage, peel and carrot pips. Before I freeze these quivering drips, I'll organize the sun's eclipse. No sooner had she spoken than it seemed as if a cloud came over the sun, and quickly, steadily, it grew darker and darker. The minister was most upset. Oh, Your Majesty, oh dear, oh dear. Can I borrow a nightlight? Can I? I don't like the dark, can I? Can I borrow a... Shut up, you snivelling idiot, shouted Fenella. I haven't started yet. And indeed, there was still the last part of her spell. Crocodiles, tears and Ardoc's feet, Wheelies beat your last retreat. Be like slobs of frozen meat.
Oh, that would be all right tonight on the sunny side of the street.
All this time, Chorlton had been out in the country looking for dotted loose strife, and had come back beaming as usual. Everywhere else may have been dark, but wherever Chorlton walked, it was the sunny side of the street. Hello, Chuck, he said cheerfully to the Queen. You're looking a bit barky. Got hold of a naughty pepperwood that'll bring the colour back to your cheeks. He stuck a very ordinary-looking flower at her, and as he did, a little pool of light went with it. How gorgeous! Here you are, Minister, said Chorlton. Have a bit of rampant fumitory. He went round like a two-legged lighthouse, dishing out the flowers he'd collected, and every time he gave a flower, he passed on some of his happiness so that it thawed out the cold and lit up the darkness. They were all delighted. Well, all but one. You're ruining everything! Oh, hello, Chuck. The dragon looked very apologetic. I was forgetting you. You great spotty off. Great spotty off? No, I don't think I've got one of these. I've got a bit of spotted cat's ear, but it's not all that great. Don't touch me, don't come near me. Fenella was frightened to death of all that light and happiness. Keep away from me. Hey, up, said Chorlton, giggling. You've not got measles, have you? No, I have not, she snapped back at him. And then suddenly she started to cry. I haven't got anything. I have nothing at all. And I only wanted to rule the world. What have I got, a pair of fools for servants? Hey, said Chorlton, beaming. Then I've got just the thing for 'em. Fool's parsley. Give 'em that for me. Fenella hesitated for a moment, scowling at the dragon. Then at last she snatched the stalk from Chorlton's hand and screeched, I will. I'll give it to him all right, I will. And popped off back to Spout Hall as fast as she could go. I knew she'd come round, said Chorlton. Them little flowers will make all the difference to Claptrap and Riley. And they certainly did. Hey, watch it, maybe try one. Oh, where's it? Ow, I mean, oh, damn, maybe try. Oh, watch it! Oh, what? Yeah, watch it. Oh, yeah. By gum, said Chorlton as he gazed across the Sadlands to Spout Hall.
She's got a noisy way with the floater engine. Oh well. Bye-bye, little old lady.
Jump in, we'll take you for a spin and show you round the wheelie world. Have fun, it's fun, so come along and take a look at Wheelie World. You'll be surprised how good it feels. So zoom around all day, you'll feel so merrily. Oh, whoopee. You don't need a ticket, but we'll take you on for free. And if you see the witch vanilla, don't be worried, for there's no cause for alarm. Cause we've got Chorlton, who's the dragon, he will keep you free from harm. It's fun at any time of year, so put your wheel in second gear and then hold tight. All right, we'll show you all the sights of Wheelie World.